Hello everyone, welcome back, or if you're here for the very first time, welcome. I'm Erin, and today I'm going to be sharing my Ipsy unboxing or unbagging with you. And I think the last one I got was in March because I've decided to spread them out a bit instead of getting them every single month, because that way it lets me get through the products a little more and try them out without being overwhelmed by new products every month. It gives me a little bit of time to use them, test them, get through them before getting new stuff. And I'm liking doing it that way because it also makes me more excited when I do get a box, because I go longer between getting them, so it's a little more exciting than getting them every single month. So let's dive in and see what June's box has to offer. It says, "Make waves. Summer is more than a season, it's a state of mind. You deserve to rock that neon liner. Swipe the bright gloss and go full on bold for you. Break your beauty rut and create a splash." Oh, this could be interesting. So I'm going to start off with the product that I chose for this month, because they let you do a sneak peek and choose one of the products that you want to have in your box. And so of all the items that they gave me as a choice, this is the one I went with because it seemed like the most exciting to me and the one I would use the most and be interested in. I've also heard a lot about this brand on Instagram from many people, and so it's got me curious to see if it's worth all of the hype. But it is Tula is the brand, and it is their Protect and Glow Daily Sunscreen with broad spectrum SPF 30. Now it says sunscreen gel, so this might be similar to the Supergoop product that I've tried that is more of a clear gel formula as opposed to a white cream. And it says it has UVA and UVB protection. Then on the side here it says probiotics and superfoods. Probiotics hydrate and prevent water loss and help strengthen the skin barrier. It does contain pineapple and papaya, so if you don't do well with pineapple, because I think some people might be allergic to it, then this is probably not a product for you. That says those two ingredients help promote even skin tone, and then wild butterfly ginger root protects against blue light stress. Interesting. Now on the back here it says sunscreen you'll love to wear, your daily SPF 30 plus protection against pollution and blue light. Gel goes on clear, even skin tone and gives you a gorgeous glow. So it says apply liberally. So is this a face or body sunscreen? It does not say. So that makes me think maybe you can use it in both places, but I'll have to look into that a little bit more. I also think this is a mineral sunscreen and not a chemical, but again, that is something that I will have to look into a little bit more because I can't really tell. It's got this yellow packaging. So I'm excited to try this out, see how it works, see if I like it as far as a sunscreen. This one that they gave me is 1.7 fluid ounces, so let's see if I can get a teeny bit here. So even though they said it's a gel, it does have a little bit of a tint to it, but then when you rub it in, it looks like it becomes clear. From that tiny bit I used, it's hard to tell if there's a scent, but it smells kind of like a light fruity scent maybe. So had to go with a standby for my choice of product of something that I knew I would use and get especially a lot of use out of at this time of year. Now let's take a look at the bag for this month. Not my favorite, have to be honest. It's just a plain zip across one, and it looks like it's got a bunch of bathing beauties on it, so different women laying out in the sun. So I'm not a real big fan of the pattern, but maybe I can find someone else who would like to use it. Just not my favorite of bags that I've gotten from them. All right, the rest of these items are surprises. So this is a product from Ciate, and it is their Triple Shot XXL mascara. And typically I don't love getting mascaras in my boxes, but it has been a while since I've gotten one. Plus I don't really have a lot of backups because I've gone through them. So I have the one I'm currently using, and then I think I may be out after that. So it will be nice to have a backup and a new one to try. Haven't really heard anything about this particular one. Has a very straight brush, but don't let that deceive you because I know I have used some that do have a straight brush and they work just fine. So hopefully this will be a good one. Uh-oh. This isn't good. Because you know how I feel about getting eyeliners. I still have a drawer full of eyeliners that I haven't even gotten through. And I've told Ipsy on my profile that I do not want to get eyeliner because I cannot use them very much. Yet they've sent me an eyeliner from a brand I've never heard of. A Rosselli Ojo Perfecto Liquid Eyeliner in Coffee Cafe. So it's a brown color, and it's a very liquidy pen liner. Granted, they did mention neon liner in the beginning, so maybe they gave everybody a liner this month. I would have to see, but at least it is a neutral brown color versus something neon, but still don't know if I'll get a lot of use out of it, especially being such a liquidy one. And I wish that they would have just listened to my profile and sent me other products than eyeliner, but I will take a look and see, and maybe they did put it in every box. And if not, I'm going to have to remind them that I don't want to get eyeliners. It just seems like a waste of a product when I could be getting other things that I will like and use more. Okay. Well, Ipsy. Having taken a few months off, I was really excited to get a new box, and so far, you're not thrilling me because you've given me a second product that I don't like to get a lot of, and I've said I would not like to get very often, and that's primers. And this is from Dr. Brandt. It's their Pores No More Luminizer Primer. Gives a natural looking backlit glow, revives dull complexions, helps refine the look of pores. So it sounds like it does great things, but again, I have a drawer full of primers that's going to take me forever to get through, so I really hope I like this one. Okay, and then my final product is a face, eye, and cheek palette. Another one that they put in a lot of boxes that I said I didn't want to get too often because how often can I use face palettes? But this is from Laura Geller, and I haven't really tried too much from them, and it's their Urban Garden Central Park Face, Eye, and Cheek Palette. I will give it that the packaging is very pretty, floral. Let's take a look at the actual product. It says on the back here, inspired by New York's hidden gardens, blooming rooftops, and iconic parks. We created this palette of eyeshadows and blush and highlighter so you can easily create the latest beauty looks of the season. Okay. Well, I will say the inside is very pretty. It looks like it's got 4 eyeshadows: Turtle Pond, Sheep Meadow, Belvedere Castle, and Cherry Hill. And they all look like colors I could use. Plus they have a pretty floral pattern on them, which granted won't last, but it's still pretty. And then a blush called Strawberry Fields and a highlighter called Bethesda Terrace. So this is kind of a pretty palette of colors that it looks like I will use. At least they got it right with the design and coloring for me. It's just, like I said, how often am I going to be able to get through things like this? Let's take a look at the book and see what it has to say. They give you 5 tips to maximize your SPF. Why did I think this talked about the product? But I'll read you their little sunscreen tips and then I will look up more about the products. Wear it everywhere. Harmful UV rays aren't deterred by clouds, windows, or seasons and are the leading cause of premature aging and skin cancer. So wear it indoors, outdoors, in the sun, and in the shade. And I have to say, I agree with that, and that is very true. Number 2, 30 and flirty. Doctors agree SPF 30 and higher is best for warding off sun damage. And don't forget the little spots. Ears, scalp, lips, and hands are vulnerable too, as those are places that people often miss. Make a habit. The best kind of SPF is the one you wear consistently. Apply it as the last step in your AM skincare routine and let it absorb for a few minutes before moving on to makeup. Reapply like a pro. Sunscreens are broken down by UV exposure, so apply often. Think every 2 hours if you're outside. Working indoors by a window, twice a day should be a-okay. Keep it fresh. Extreme heat like a hot car can hinder protection and lead to early expiration, so stash your sunscreen someplace cool. It'll feel amazing on warm days. I will say that I do a good job of applying sunscreen in the morning, but I am not great about reapplying unless I'm physically outside and thinking about it. But just day to day, I don't apply it later in the afternoon, which I probably should do. But let me see if I can find info on the products now. So the first one on the list here is the Dr. Brandt Primer. It says, why you'll love it, #NoFilter. This skincare meets makeup primer from skincare powerhouse Dr. Brandt Skincare gives skin an instant soft focus effect that helps improve skin over time. That was saying skin a lot of times. How does the magic happen? Optical diffusers, these tiny particles blur the appearance of pores and create a smooth canvas for flawless makeup application. Tea tree oil and lentil seed extract work together to help refine pores. This creamy formula contains illuminating powders that reflect light for a dewy, glowy finish, and the full size retails for $38. Now for the eyeliner. This deep chocolate brown liquid liner creates everything from dramatic wings to subtle flicks with ease. Well, we know how good I am at those things. Feel free to laugh until you cry. This long-lasting matte formula won't fade, smear, or smudge. That's scary. The precise felt tip glides onto your lid smoothly, no tugging, and deposits richly pigmented color evenly. Let's hope so. The pen-like design gives you lots of control over where you apply your liner, which means less mishaps and more time flaunting your gorgeous eye looks. And the full size retails for $16. And then the Laura Geller palette. Among all the concrete and skyscrapers of New York City are secret gardens, blooming rooftops, and iconic parks. It's those hidden gems that inspired this face palette. Complete with a coral blush, bronze highlighter, and 4 neutral shadows, 3 mattes, and 1 shimmer, this palette has everything you need to create a glowing look. The smooth powders are infused with protective vitamin E and nourishing grapeseed oil to treat your skin at the same time. What they don't have: drying alcohol, fragrance, nanoparticles, gluten, parabens, mineral oil, soy, sulfates, and phthalates. The full size costs, well, this is the full size, so it costs $14, which is pretty reasonable for that palette. Then the Ciate mascara. Why you'll love it. On days and nights when you want your lashes to look larger than life, this black mascara will be your new BFF. A few coats of the innovative flower-shaped fiber formula gives even the teeniest lashes extreme volume, definition, and length. Clumping and flaking? Hard pass. This smear-proof formula locks into lash hairs for long-lasting fullness. And it is $22. And I'm curious if this is going to be similar at all to the Thrive Cosmetics mascara. Well, it doesn't say it's a tubing mascara, it's a fiber mascara. I am curious. And then the final product, the only one that I chose, daily sunscreen. It's the most important step in your skincare routine, especially in the summer, which is why you won't catch us without this glow-boosting SPF 30. The days of sunscreen that feels thick and chalky, they're over. This gel is totally weightless and leaves skin with a subtle sheen. It helps protect you from more than just damaging UV rays. Wild butterfly ginger root shields skin from the harmful effects of blue light, think inflammation and accelerated aging. Sun care meets skincare in this multitasking formula. It's infused with probiotics and pineapple and papaya extracts to hydrate and brighten your skin with continued use, and it is $36 for the full size. Is this the full size? That is the full size, apparently. And I'm not too sure about the blue light pollution protection. I'm not sure. I know a lot of products are claiming to do that now, but I don't know if there's a way that they can really prove that, or if how long they've studied it. I'd have to look into that a little bit more. Overall, not my most exciting Ipsy, especially after having gone 3 months without getting one. I was really hopeful that it was going to be a fantastic one. I'm really only excited about 2 of the products, one of which I chose, the sunscreen, the other being the palette, because it is a palette I think I'll use. I just can only take so many palettes. I don't know if I'll ever use them all. And then I am a bit disappointed to have gotten mascara, primer, eyeliner, 3 things I put in my profile that I don't like to get a lot of, and I got them all in one box. So that is a little bit disappointing, but let's hope that one of them turns out to be a miracle product that I love and it will have all been worth it. But I hope that you enjoyed this unboxing video. Did you get any subscription boxes for yourself? If so, what are they? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear what sorts of things you like receiving. Also, let me know what you thought of the products in this box. Thank you for watching. I will most likely be getting another one around September, so hopefully they'll improve by then. But give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!